What is going on?
It's the brains.
The synapses.
You can feel it on the air.
You can feel it in the walls.
It is the people thinking.
It is.
Exploring together in the beautiful city of Oxford. And yeah, we currently are in the University Church of St. Mary the Virgin. And this is basically the place from where the city of Oxford grew. We're basically at the heart of this extremely smart city. With extremely smart people, actually.
All dressed up and nowhere else to go. Got your swag on worse than Clark Gable.
Wow, this place has some really narrow alleys, huh? Hello. Oh, look, you have to make like lines to pass. It is narrow indeed. Going down the tower can take a few minutes as it only fits one person through the stairs. And of course, the tower has a charge, which is this one.
It's like blowing blood from a stone. Well, trying to, I work myself to the bone. Yeah, well, but loving you.
So, behind me we have the Radcliffe Camera. This building is one of the 100 libraries that Oxford University has. Now, something very interesting is that each college has its own library, which most of them are exclusive for each college student. So that basically means that not everybody can go in. No, just the chosen ones. But the university also has libraries that every student can go in, and this is one of them. Now, I'm not a student of this university, so I cannot go in. Bad, huh? Oh yes, my dear explorers, Ian Lewis managed to get exclusive footage of the Radcliffe's camera interior. Interesting fact about the library is that it was donated by John Radcliffe, who left £40,000 upon his death in 1714. The exterior was completed by 1747, yet the library was opened by 1749. However, the craziest fact is that below the square where the Radcliffe is, there are 600,000 books. That's a huge amount of books. The Radcliffe Camera, it is also one of the most iconic buildings of Oxford University. The best academic institution in this world is a non-centralized university that has 38 colleges that are self-governing institutions. Therefore, there isn't such a thing as a main campus. It is spread in different colleges all along Oxford City. We currently are in the Magdalen College, which is actually pronounced as Magdalen, and that's because in the 15th century that was the way that Magdalen used to be pronounced, as Magdalen. Now the fun thing is that this pronunciation has been preserved until nowadays, because here people still pronounces it as Magdalen. And whoo, guys, look at this grass. I mean, this is like the perfect place to play football, eh? Somehow my initial thoughts about Oxford is that it is a university made out of castles. Look, they even have their own deers. So guys, have you ever faced a really difficult test? Well, let me tell you that this at my right is the examination school of Oxford. So basically what happens here is that every single student of every single college comes to this building to do their respective tests. Now here is when this gets really tough, almost static I would say, because the majority of the students of the undergraduate programs comes to this building once every 3 years to give their tests. So basically during the undergraduate program they have only one test, which is insane. But then you might think, so what are these guys doing during 3 years? Well, they are mostly studying making essays that their professor will eventually correct them and they have to improve it. Now the real thing is that the final grade is once every 3 years. they are in the University College. Curious fact, it was actually closed for visitors, but of course, ELUs can manage to sneak in. Now, the very curious thing is that in the whole University of Oxford there are 3 colleges that claims to be the oldest one, and this is one of them, being the other 2 Balliol and Merton College. The 3 of them were established between 1249 and 1264. This, it is also the place where Stephen Hawking did his undergrad. Interesting fact. So this place here is the BODLEIAN library. It's the whole building around us. It has 3 floors, and of course you can go up to the top and everything you will see are books.
I don't wanna see if it isn't me who's on your mind. 'Cause I don't know what you're looking for.
So now guys, we are in New College. This college has something very unique, and that is the fact that here was filmed some of the scenes of Harry Potter. I don't remember properly which scene was it, but I think it was the one where Draco was at the top of the tree and then he was teasing Harry and the crew. And what is interesting is that the chapel of this college, which is called the New College, is exactly how it used to be in its very origins.
I don't wanna see if it isn't me who's on your mind. 'Cause I don't know what you're looking for. Oh, and I don't know what to do. Hold back, let go. There is nothing more for me to show. You're hiding to breathe, running from me. Do you really wanna be in love?
Even though every college offers excellence in teaching, they do vary in terms of facilities. Each one has at least a dining hall, but sports, cultural or intellectual facilities are different on each one, and it will depend on the college specialization. I am impressed about the facilities that each college has. This one is the EXETER College Chapel, which is closed, but look at this. Beautiful, just beautiful. And look, here we have a memorial dedicated for all of the members of this college that lost their lives during the First World War. So now we are in Christ Church College. Very beautiful one. Christ Church, or also known as the House, is the only college in the world which is also a cathedral. It was founded in 1525 and it is the most recognizable college in Oxford, having given 13 prime ministers, but even more popularly known for the Harry Potter movies. This one here is the high table. It is used by the authorities of the college. The way it works is that here the students sit, and after all of them are gathered, the authorities will come out from that door. The students will stand up, whereas the authorities will position in their respective seats. So when everything is settled, the authorities will make some kind of prayer in Latin where they will give thanks for the food. And once that they have left the room, the students can later leave it as well. Now, you might be wondering, that place looks familiar. And yes, it does look familiar because this one is the Great Hall, the dining room of Harry Potter. so many colleges explored, so many streets walked. But you know, it's 3:45 p.m. and I guess it's time to go to the real business. Look at this place, it is from 1242 and look at the ceiling. I can touch the ceiling with my head. Quick beer and now we're heading to one very last college. In our way, we are going to pass by the Eagle and the Child. You see, in this pub behind me, J.R. Tolkien and C.S. Lewis used to have beers together. Like pals, like you and me, you know? And after that little anecdote, we're gonna ride to our last destination of the day, Somerville College. The interesting thing about Somerville College is that it used to be a college dedicated for women, because of course centuries ago times were not how they are nowadays. And there were many colleges that didn't accept women as their students. And that it is why there were also colleges exclusive for women. And some of the alumni of the Somerville College are persons like Margaret Thatcher or Indira Gandhi. The college was founded in honor of the Scottish mathematician and scientist Mary Somerville. It is needless to say the importance that this college has had on women's empowerment in political and social-economical aspects of our nowadays society. And that is the way that concludes our city tour of Oxford. Now there is something that I haven't really told you, and that's the reason why this video might have been a little bit different. And that is the fact that my brother lives here and he's actually studying here, and that's why we're gonna go and have some time together, as simply have some brothers' time. And that is what I will go and do now. If you like this video, please remember to like, share it and subscribe. And I will be seeing you soon. You smart explorer. Hello everybody! Welcome to the Cotswolds. Alex will teach me how to drink a proper British tea.
Some of them gravestones are older than Australia. Today is news at 10.
The weather is gonna be cloudy for tomorrow. On Tuesday, we're gonna have rain. Wednesday, it's gonna be rainy as well.